Okay, for this question, I can foresee where some little gremlins may have snuck in, and that is these 180 minuses. We've already done that. We don't need to think about negative angles because this is a positive angle. Well, if we think theta is acute. So for these, let's have our cast diagram at the ready and see which angles can we reduce straight away and which ones do we have to use our negative parts. We're combining both of those now. I thought it was useful to put these in different colors to see which bit we're talking about. Sine 180 minus theta. 180 is sitting over here, so 180 minus theta is just sitting in this quadrant. So we don't need to do any of those negative bits. We can say, well, this part here is just going to be sine of theta. Is it going to be positive or negative? Well, we're in the second quadrant, sine's quadrant, so this is going to be positive. And let's keep going. Cos of 360 minus theta. Again, not a negative angle. If this is 360 on this side, then we've just gone 360 minus theta, so we've gone back a little bit. We're sitting in this fourth quadrant, so this is the same as cos theta, positive or negative, fourth quadrant, positive. Okay, 360 plus theta, so this part here, 360 plus theta, well, 360 we're going to have up a little bit. How far up have we gone? We've gone up by theta. All our trig ratios are positive. In other words, 360 plus we know is exactly the same. This is just tan of theta. Okay, then we can divide that all by our denominator and look at our denominator, and we've got sine theta minus 180. Okay, this now is a negative angle because it's theta and we've gone back by 180. So let's just use our little trick here to say, well, all we need to do here is plus 360. So this is equal to sine of theta plus 180. In other words, we've said taken theta minus 180, and we've added 360 to it to get 180. Now we can reduce this angle in the denominator. And yeah, let's do one step at a time here. So I'm going to leave the numerator, sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. And our denominator, we've got sine theta plus 180. So here's 180, we're going another bit of angle, another theta here. We're down in quadrant 3, in the tan quadrant. So this is sine theta, and we're in tan quadrant, so this must be negative. Okay, now we need to simplify a bit further. And there's going to be a last step that I think we might forget as well, just because we haven't used it that much yet, but just to remind ourselves that it's there. So this sine theta cancels with this sine theta, remembering that we've got a negative here, so the whole answer is going to be negative. So let's just simplify that. We've got negative, this is negative because of that negative. In fact, we can leave it negative. And we've got cos theta, tan theta. You may get to this point and think, well, that's it, great, we're done. We're not done yet because we haven't used this fundamental trig identity. That is that tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. So this tan theta we can change and say, cool, this is still negative cos theta. Tan theta, so there's a multiplication over here, so I'm actually going to write the multiplication. Tan theta is the same as, let's do it in this blue as well, this part here is the same as sine theta over cos theta. Okay, if we're multiplying fractions, I'm going to change them both to fractions, and now we can clearly see that if we cross cancel, that's going to cancel with that. So we're left with negative 1 over 1 times sine theta. So our final answer is negative sine theta, which is quite nice that this whole long thing just changed to negative sine theta. We're still going to get to restrictions, why this doesn't always take place, but there, we're good to go.